Today, we're going to talk about Harley Davidson has already shipped some 2024 models. We're going to talk about why they're doing this, what it means for you as the consumer if you're thinking about buying a new Harley Davidson now or in the next few months, and I'm going to show you some of the new colors and models that have already been delivered to dealerships in the last 48 hours. I got up extra early this morning. It's not even 7 o'clock. The sun is not up here. We're getting ready to go to Eureka Springs today to do some Christmas shopping, hang out this weekend down there with some friends. But I wanted to get this video out because yesterday I started getting messages. Hey, did you see this? Did you see this? And dealerships were posting pictures on Facebook of new 2024 models that were just delivered. And it kind of blew me away because I have seen their important dates. Someone sent me this little picture here, I'll show it to you. And they talk like 2024 models would be shipped, revealed, the carryover models the first week of January, like January 2nd, the big announcement, January 24th, I think. But now we're seeing 2024 models on December 1st, December 2nd. It's kind of crazy. I mean, they've always, since they moved the release date to the first quarter of the fiscal year, started shipping bikes in January, never this early. Now, why they're doing it this early, I think, is because when we did the third quarter financial report, I listened in and Harley Davidson talked about the fact that they had already switched production over to 2024 models. And this time, that was earlier in the year than they've done it in the past. And the reason they said they did that is because last year, they had a hard time meeting demand for certain models in the first quarter of 2023, specifically trikes and some other high demand models. I'm going to guess the Lowrider ST, things like that. That explains why dealerships started receiving trikes, Lowrider S's, Lowrider STs, Softail Standards yesterday, December 1st. That's the first I've seen of them. And I talked to a dealer that said, yeah, they were a little low on inventory on trikes and Softails. So Harley is starting to ship out some trikes and Softails to dealers. I'm guessing because they switched production over early this time. There's no 2023s left to ship, so they got to ship 2024s, and they can't necessarily, just say it's a 2023 because some of these colors are definitely 2024 colors. They didn't exist in 2023. I also think another factor that would encourage Harley Davidson to do that is their sales are based on wholesale sales. What they deliver to the dealership is actually their sales numbers. They do in their business update talk about what the retail sales are, but their actual revenue is based off of what they deliver to the dealerships. So if they have an opportunity to sell more bikes to the dealerships because the dealerships need the inventory, then why wouldn't they want to do that? Otherwise, sales are going to look even lower for the fourth quarter report. So it makes sense financially that they just go ahead and get these things shipped, even though they had not probably anticipated delivering bikes this early. Maybe this was the plan all along. I just don't think so. Now, what that means for you guys as a consumer and why I'm bringing this up is because I've had some people reach out and ask, they see all these promotions going on right now to buy a 2023. Should I buy one now or wait for a 2024? So I think it's going to be really interesting to see what the pricing is on these 2024s because dealers have got them. I haven't checked yet, but I was told that the prices are going to update or the models are going to update on Harley Davidson's website very soon. In fact, it might have happened already today. Let's take a look. Well, right there on the home page is how to get 1.99% APR for a limited time. Talking about road glides and street glides. I don't see anything on here about 2024 models yet on the home page, but we'll check. Let's go to bikes, new motorcycles, cruisers, Softail Standards there, Street Bob, Fat Bob still, Lowrider ST. Yeah, these all look like 2023 models. So they have not updated the website to 2024 models yet, but that's going to happen soon if dealers are going to be selling these things. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see what the pricing looks like already for the 2024 models. If you didn't pay attention to the recent Indian 2024 announcement, a lot of their motorcycles in the cruiser segment and the Scout, the mid-size segment, did not have a price change. Baggers, the Elite Series, those bikes all got like a $1,500 to $2,500 bump. But the low-end cruisers like the Chief and the Scouts all stayed pretty much flat on pricing. They didn't take a price increase for 2024. Do you think Harley Davidson might do the same thing, trying to get sales up with this tough economy? Maybe for once we'll get a break. Let's not get our hopes up too high though. So if you see a 2024 model between now and the big reveal, which I assume is still happening in January, then we're gonna know if it got incandescent lights or if it's got LED lights. You're gonna know if it got a motor upgrade or anything else besides just a paint change. I expect all these models we're gonna see right now are just paint changes, although I don't know that for sure. It looks like the lighting and everything's the same on the Lowrider S. Somebody who already saw one messaged me. So if you can get a deal on a 2023 for one of these models that are coming out right now, you probably should take it unless you just love one of these 2024 colors, because they're really trying to offload that 2023 inventory to make room for 2024s, and dealers are making big deals on them. I saw Black Friday promotions for dealerships that were like, buy an Ultra Limited and get a four-wheeler for $1. They're also a power sports dealer, and they're giving away some four-wheeler or a pit bike or things like that as part of the promotion. So these dealers are starting to really come around and look to make sales. Hopefully the price gouging is going to come down as they have to make better deals to get people in and spend money. All right, let's talk about what models have been delivered. So I saw a picture of a Softail Standard, still got the 107, looks the same to me, except this one is in gray, which the Softail Standard's always only been available in black. So what's going on there? Well, I heard earlier this week that the new base color is gray, billiard gray. Although I'd like to call it primer with clear coat because it's just a shiny gray to me, and I'm really not that excited about grays, which makes me even less excited to hear that that's the base color, because that means there's probably going to be an upcharge for black. Maybe you can get gray or black as a base model paint for the same price, but I'm afraid Harley Davidson has figured out that they can offer gray as a base color and they can upcharge for black. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Now, what other colors have we seen? What other models have we seen? Well, here's a Lowrider S, and this has got to be that shark skin blue, and it's kind of a light blue like I expected. There's a Lowrider ST with the red rock. Not all that excited about that color. It's kind of a dull red to me, but maybe it'll look better out in the light. A lot of times the paint on Harley Davidsons are, just better in person. So maybe if I can stop by a dealership today, I'll see if they got any 2024 models in. We're gonna go buy one or two on our trip to Eureka Springs. And then we've also got the Tri-Glide, which has been delivered with the Red Rock Vivid Black two-tone paint scheme. What other models did we get or see? I know there was 4. Softail Standard, Lowrider S, Lowrider ST, Tri-Glide. Yep, that's the 4 I've seen so far. There's some photos of those for you guys so you can see what the colors look like. I'm gonna close this video up. We're gonna get on the road here shortly, so I gotta hurry up and get this thing edited. If you guys haven't seen my video on the whole paint sheet, I'll leave a link to it at this video. Also, I did a video on what my predictions are for 2024, talking about the Fat Bob and why it's not on the color sheet, and I think it may be canceled. Some people think it's gonna get an upgrade. What do you guys think? And what do you think of these new colors? Leave me a comment down below. As always, you guys stay safe. Merry Christmas, God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.